They're definitely not going to stop. What is it? What have you found it to be I guess, is there a normal margin when we talk about the food industry as far as the profit margin that is added to the price? Is there a certain thing, a certain amount that is kind of standard, I guess, in the food industry?
Well, I'm just going off of what I have learned. Food cost needs to be like at least about 30 to 34%. And again, depending on what you want to make as your profit, I'd say 50%. I'm trying to make 50% of my profit. So whatever my food cost is, I divide that into a 50%, and then it tells me my total. So I'm trying to make half of my profit of whatever my cupcake is.
Gotcha. So if the cupcakes cost $7 to make, for example, you want $3.50 profit. So you're going to charge $10.50.
There you go. Exactly.
I got you. I'm getting there. I'm learning. All right. Yeah. Look, this is important. I don't have a product yet, right? But maybe one day I might, right? So I need to understand how this goes, right? You know what I mean? If I want to get to that point, you know what I mean? But I want to understand too, right? Because how did that jump and leap into cupcake start, right? Because you were working, kind of in the food industry for other businesses, right? Like you were talking about. But what was it that made you say, you know what? I want to actually make cupcakes for other people to actually taste and enjoy. Like, where did that come from?
My husband. Shout out to DJ LaSalle, Randy Woods. He was one of them.
It's always us eating the food because we just know all the food is just so good. We just like, look, this needs to be in somebody's restaurant. It might as well be yours, right?
And the first of it, he don't even really eat it. He don't even eat my cup because he really don't. Like, I have to force him. He's not a big sweet fan. It's
okay.
So I had to force him to taste this. Yeah, it tastes good. It was him and my best friend since elementary school, Michelle. Shout out to my girl. I call her my bunny to my Clyde. She was like, "You can do this for a living. You can do this on the side." It was them two, my whole family. During Christmas, prior to this, I used to make my aunties and my cousins cupcakes or little cans of cookies or brownies, for a present.
Right.
So I used to do this way before the kids and all that good stuff. I used to do all that way before the kids. When we had Lance, my first child, I started doing birthday parties. Who's gonna buy a cake? Who's gonna buy cupcakes? And who's gonna do this? Who's gonna decorate? Me? I was gonna do this. And once I really started seeing that I was doing this, and my best friend and my husband, he was like, "Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this as your side? You can kill it. You can really do this. So why don't you do it?" And I'm in Troy, Alabama, and they were like, "It's not nobody really around here doing it, so you could do this." So that's what pushed me, and I was like, well, you know what? Let me try. Again, it's not a job, it's a hobby. I like doing it, so why don't? It's not gonna hurt to try. So let me try.
That's awesome. So it was the environment around you. One, you had the skills, you love to do it, right? And then the people around you gave you that confidence to really leap out there. That's awesome. What was do you remember the first client that you had that was an actual client outside of just your family members?
Yes, I do. I still got, so before I actually stepped out of there, I actually used to take some treats to my coworkers. Test stations. I used to use them as my guinea pigs, and so they would be the first ones that taste everything outside of the family. And before I jumped out there, I had a contest where if you share this amount on my page, or you share this, and you pick a number, you get to win a taste of about 5 different cupcakes that Lila Cupcakes will offer. And I think about 5 or 6. I think I had about 5 or 6 winners that actually won that, and a good amount are still my customers now. One of them was Zakia. She was one of them that said, you asked me, are you gonna do cake? I'm like, no, girl, I ain't doing no cake. So I'm gonna stick to cupcake. She was the first one I made a cake for.
She's like, well, I need a cake. You ain't got to do cupcake for nobody else, but you got to do a cake for me. You know what I'm saying?
So it has been a lot of people that have been behind me before at the beginning. And now it still is. So yeah, I got a good customer. I do have a good loyal customer. I would say that.
That is awesome, even to hear how you kind of did that switcheroo, right? You know what I'm saying? Of kind of doing that like little contest type thing, right? You know, and getting them say, hey, this is, you know, you're gonna win this. Because really you just need people to just taste it. Once they taste it, it's like, all right, I need that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get some more of that, right? You know what I mean? So thanks for watching the Lion and Lambo podcast. We hope this clip has been a huge blessing to you. And we want to remind you that we drop new videos, new podcast episodes every Sunday at 9 o'clock. You can find the full episode by clicking the card up at the top right of this video. If you prefer an audio only experience, then we want to let you know that we're streaming through every major podcast streaming platform. For the full list, you can go to www.lionandthelambo.com. Until next time, go impact the world.